Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving headfirst into the wild world of US National Parks trivia. We've got 20 fun questions lined up that'll test your knowledge and maybe even make you feel a little bit smarter. Don't worry, I'm not expecting you to be a park ranger or anything. Unless you are a park ranger, in which case, no pressure. Each question has 4 possible answers. I'll read them out, you have a sip of your drink, scratch your head, maybe Google it real quick, just kidding, don't do that, and then I'll reveal the answer. Alright, let's get this trivia party started. Alright, question number 1, and don't worry, it's an easy one. We gotta ease into this thing, you know? We're not animals. So, which park had the honor of being named the very first national park in the US of A? Was it A, Yosemite, home of those majestic cliffs and probably also some bears? B, Yellowstone with its geysers that shoot hot water into the air like Mother Nature's got some serious indigestion? C, Acadia, known for its rocky coastline and maybe some lobster rolls? I don't know, I'm just guessing here. D, Zion with its slot canyons that are so narrow you might have to turn sideways to get through. And also probably some more bears. Alright, the answer is B, Yellowstone. Established in 1872, this place is like a greatest hits album of natural wonders. Geysers, hot springs, mud pots, you name it, Yellowstone's got it. Okay, geography buffs, get ready. Which national park is located entirely within the Arctic Circle? A, Denali, B, Gates of the Arctic, C, Glacier, or D, Bryce Canyon? The answer is B, Gates of the Arctic. Alright, question number 3, folks. Which park contains the tallest peak in North America? Is it A, Grand Teton National Park, B, Rocky Mountain National Park, C, Denali National Park, or D, Great Smoky Mountains National Park? The answer is C, Denali National Park, home to the mighty Denali, formerly known as Mount McKinley. Question number 4, and let me tell you, this one's a real head-scratcher. Which park is known for its unique rock formations called hoodoos? A, Bryce Canyon National Park, B, Arches National Park, C, Canyonlands National Park, D, Badlands National Park? The answer is A, Bryce Canyon National Park. Alright, question number 5, and this one's for all the marbles. Or at least for bragging rights. We're talking about popularity contests, National Park Edition. Buckle up, Buttercup, because this one's a doozy. Which national park is the most visited according to the latest and greatest statistics? A, Great Smoky Mountains National Park, where the crowds are thicker than a bear in a honey shop. B, Yellowstone National Park, where the geysers are impressive, but the traffic jams are even more explosive. C, Grand Canyon National Park, where the views are breathtaking, but good luck finding a parking spot. D, Zion National Park, where the hikes are epic, but the crowds are about as subtle as a bear in a hot tub. And the answer, the moment you've all been waiting for, is A, Great Smoky Mountains National Park. That's right, folks. This park is so popular it makes Disneyland look like a ghost town. Alright, question number 6, campers. We're hitting the road for this one. Which national park features the historic Going to the Sun Road? A, Yosemite National Park, B, Glacier National Park, C, Yellowstone National Park, or D, Grand Tetons National Park? If you guess B, Glacier, you're right. This park is so beautiful it'll make you want to write a postcard. Hang 10, Trivia Titans. Question 7 is all about catching some waves. Maybe. Which park is primarily made up of islands off the coast of California? Is it A, Channel Islands, where you might just spot a celebrity sea lion? Or B, Acadia, known for its lobster rolls the size of my head? Don't forget about C, Olympic, with trees so tall they make Shaq look like a garden gnome. And then there's D, Dry Tortugas, where you're more likely to find a pirate than a parking spot. This one's got me craving a fish taco, I'll tell you that. Alright, time to reel it in. The answer is A, Channel Islands. This park's got more islands than a Jimmy Buffett concert. If you're into kayaking, whale watching, or just pretending you're on Lost, this is the national park for you. Okay, question 8 is gonna make you sweat. We're talking about deserts, folks. Which desert is found in Death Valley National Park? A, Mojave, where you can find a casino in the middle of nowhere? Or maybe B, Sahara, home to more sand than a Kardashian vacation photo shoot? hold your horses, we've still got C. Gobi, where you can find dinosaur bones bigger than Matt Damon's ego. And last but not least, D. Painted Desert, where the rocks look like they were decorated by a kindergarten class high on juice boxes. Choose wisely, my friends, the heat is on. And the answer is A. Mojave. That's right, Death Valley is part of the Mojave Desert, a place so hot it could melt the hair off a yak. It's also incredibly beautiful, in a desolate, end-of-the-world kind of way. Alright, question number 9, we're really cooking now. This one is about a very special type of forest, the kind where you might bump into Tarzan, or at least a very lost gecko wearing a tiny loincloth. The question is, where is the only tropical rainforest in the U.S. National Park system? Is it A. Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, B. Dry Tortugas National Park, C. Olympic National Park, or D. Everglades National Park? Think about it. Picture yourself in this rainforest. What do you see? What do you hear? What kind of creatures are lurking in the undergrowth? Okay, time's up. The answer is C. Olympic National Park. That's right, folks. Washington State isn't all just grunge music and coffee shops. It's also got a serious rainforest situation going on. Who knew? Get ready for question number 10. This one is about our furry friends in the Great Smoky Mountains. Now, I'm not talking about the tourists who forget to reapply sunscreen, although they can be pretty wild too. What kind of animals are the Great Smoky Mountains especially known for? Is it A. Bigfoot, B. Chupacabras, C. Black bears, or D. guinea pigs dressed as park rangers? I know what you're thinking, folks. This one seems too easy, right? But don't let the cuteness of that little fella fool you. Black bears can be dangerous if you don't treat them with respect. And if you see one dressed as a park ranger, that's just weird. The answer is C. Black bears. I bet you got that one right, you nature whiz. Remember, always keep a safe distance from wildlife. Unless it's a guinea pig in uniform, then you gotta get a photo of that. Hold on to your hats, folks, because it's time for question number 11. This one's about catching the sunrise, and no, I'm not talking about after a particularly late night at the comedy club. Which national park features Cadillac Mountain, one of the first U.S. sunrise points? Is it A. Acadia National Park, B. Grand Teton National Park, C. Rocky Mountain National Park, or D. Joshua Tree National Park? Imagine yourself standing on top of Cadillac Mountain, the first rays of sunshine warming your face. You'd feel like you could conquer the world, or at least eat a really big stack of pancakes. The answer is A. Acadia National Park. Located in Maine, it's the perfect place to start your day. Unless you're a vampire, in which case maybe stick to watching those Twilight movies. Alright, question number 12, and listen up folks, this one is a real humdinger. Which U.S. territory has a national park? Is it A. Puerto Rico, known for its delicious plantains? Is it B. American Samoa, home of the most majestic coconuts you ever did see? C. Guam, where the military loves to hang 10 on their surfboards? Or D. U.S. Virgin Islands, where the drinks are always strong and the tans are always bronze? Take a second, think about your answer. Don't worry, I won't judge you if you get it wrong. Well, maybe a little. Okay, time's up. The answer is B. American Samoa. That's right, those lucky ducks in American Samoa get to enjoy a national park. And let me tell you, it's not just any national park. It's got rainforests, beaches, coral reefs, the whole shebang. Get ready for question 13. Which national park is nicknamed the crown of the continent? Is it A. Glacier, or B. Yellowstone? Could it be C. Yosemite, or D. Grand Canyon? Lock in your answer. The answer is A. Glacier National Park. It's called the crown of the continent for a reason. Mountains, lakes, and wildlife. Alright, question 14, and let me tell you, this one is about as big as Texas itself. Where is Big Bend National Park located? Could it be C. Texas, where everything is bigger, including the hairdos and the personalities? The answer is C. Texas. Big Bend National Park is so big it bends right into the state of Texas. Alright, question 15. Hopefully you haven't wandered off to look at squirrels. Which national park is home to Half Dome and El Capitan? A. Arches, B. Grand Teton, C. Yosemite, or D. Rocky Mountain? The answer is C. Yosemite. Home to those two big hunks of granite and about a zillion tourists every year. Question 16, let's do this thing. This one is about a place that's basically the opposite of Yosemite in every way. Instead of giant rocks and fresh mountain air, we're talking about swamps. Specifically, which park is known for its dense mangrove forests and slow-moving waters? Is it A. Everglades, B. Acadia, C. Biscayne, or D. Voyageurs? One of those is in Minnesota, which I'm pretty sure doesn't have swamps, but what do I know? I'm just a talk show host. Alright, put down your alligator wrestling gloves. The answer is A. Everglades. Home to alligators, crocodiles, and mosquitoes the size of your head. It's basically Jurassic Park, but with less Jeff Goldblum, sadly. Fun fact, the Everglades are actually a giant, slow-moving river. It's like the world's laziest water slide. Alright, next question. Alright, question number 17. We're getting close to the end here, folks. Keep your eyes on the prize, which is bragging rights? I don't know. I'm not giving away any cars or anything. This question is about cliffs. Big ones. We're talking sheer drops, dizzying heights, the kind of thing that makes you want to lie down and hug the ground. Which national park has the tallest cliffs in the lower 48 states? Is it A. Black Canyon of the Gunnison, B. Grand Canyon, C. Zion, or D. Yosemite? Tick-tock, time's up. The answer is A. Black Canyon of the Gunnison. Home to cliffs so steep they make El Capitan look like a speed bump. I'm getting vertigo just thinking about it. And for those of you keeping score at home, yes, the Grand Canyon does have bigger cliffs overall, but it's not in the lower 48, so there. Alright, question number 18. This one is tricky, like finding a parking spot in downtown LA. Which national park has a coral reef? A. Acadia National Park, B. Biscayne National Park, C. Arches National Park, D. Bryce Canyon National Park. Take a deep breath and make your pick. The answer is B. Biscayne National Park. Biscayne is home to a massive coral reef system. Alright, question 19, and listen up, this one's about mountains, so try to stay awake. Which park sits all fancy-like along the Blue Ridge Mountains? Is it A. Shenandoah, B. Yosemite, C. Rocky Mountain National Park, or D. Great Smoky Mountains? Take your time, picture those majestic peaks, feel the crisp mountain air. Or just pick a letter, whatever works for you. Okay, time's up. The answer is A. Shenandoah. You know Shenandoah, where the deer and the antelope play? No? Just me? Okay, moving on. By the way, did I ever tell you about the time I went hiking in the Blue Ridge Mountains? It was me, a granola bar, and a bear that was way too interested in my granola bar. Let's just say I'm lucky to be here today. Okay, question 20, the home stretch. This is it, folks, the moment of truth. Which park is famous for its sandstone cliffs, which, by the way, are way more impressive in person than they sound, and something called the Narrows Hike? Is it A. Zion, B. Grand Canyon, C. Arches, or D. Canyonlands? I'll give you a hint, it's not the Grand Canyon, you're welcome. And the answer is A. Zion. If you picked Zion, you're a genius, or at least you have good taste in national parks. If you didn't, well, there's always next time. Speaking of Zion, you know what's not so narrow? My waistline after Thanksgiving dinner. Seriously, I could give those canyon walls a run for their money. That's all, folks. Our U.S. National Parks Trivia Challenge has officially come to an end. Give yourselves a round of applause, or, just pat yourself on the back, whatever you're into. How'd you do? Did you ace the quiz like a park ranger with a PhD in nature? Or did you get lost in the woods somewhere around question 3? Either way, be sure to let us know your score in the comments below. Bragging rights are at stake, people. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell harder than a woodpecker on a mission. We'll be back soon with more trivia, more laughs, and hopefully fewer bear encounters. Until then, get out there and explore the great outdoors. Just, maybe pack a bigger lunch than I did. See ya?